brand new episode of the Citizen Journalist Show. Well, what is it that makes an ordinary citizen a citizen journalist? In the course of filing our citizen journalist stories, we've realized that it's pure grit, a refusal to just complain and whine, and a determination to make a difference. These are some of the qualities that stand out in a citizen journalist. Well, in today's episode as well, we get you more stories, more citizens that are picking up the CJ mic and asking for accountability.
मेरा 12 साल का बेटा 22 नवंबर 2010 से नापता है जो अभी तक नहीं मिला है।
कोई नहीं है।
In the search of my missing child, I realized that I am not the only parent whose children have gone missing.
3-4 महीने तो वैसे ही वेट किया, पुलिस वाले कुछ करेंगे परंतु कुछ नहीं हुआ।
Hi, I am Mushtaq Khan, a resident of downtown Srinagar. Today I have turned a CJ to tell you what is behind the stink in Srinagar city.
I think we have no human rights, not even animal rights.
First on the Citizen Journalist Show, a concern for the safety of our children. 60,000 children are reported missing every year in India. In Delhi alone, 18 children go missing every day. Kumar Pal is now turning a citizen journalist. His 12-year-old son went missing 4 years ago. Police, court, crime branch, no one has got any leads. While filing this report, CJ team's Vandana Anand realized that there were many more parents who had been waiting endlessly for the return of their missing children.
मेरा नाम कुमरपाल है। मैं आज सीजीए बना हूँ ये बताने के लिए मेरा 12 साल का बेटा 22 नवंबर 2010 से नापता है जो अभी तक नहीं मिला।
कोई नहीं है इस दुनिया में सिवा तेरे।
4 years ago, my life fell apart when my only son went missing. Ravi had gone out to play at 6 in the evening and never returned. Ravi was the only family I knew after my wife's passing away 10 years ago.
मैंने 24 घंटे अपने बच्चे को मैंने ढूंढा, स्कूल में हर जगह जा के मैंने स्कूल में ढूंढा 24 घंटे तक। उसके बाद अगले दिन जाके मैंने जैतपुर थाने में FIR कराई।
Since that day, I have tried everything to find my son. Almost 1 year went by and the police had no leads. Then in 2011, with the help of an NGO, I filed a writ before the High Court.
2011 में हाई कोर्ट गया। 2012 में मेरा केस हाई कोर्ट ने क्राइम ब्रांच को सौंप दिया।
The only flicker of hope to find my son is also dying down with each passing day. But in the search of my missing child, I realized that I am not the only parent whose children have gone missing.
CNN IBN, with the help of Bachpan Bachao Andolan, in fact met several parents whose children had gone missing in Delhi. Statistics reveal that in the last 1 year, the number of missing children has gone up by more than 10 to 15%.
In the course of filing the story, we met Subhash, whose 8-year-old daughter had been missing since February 2013 from Vikaspuri area of Delhi. She went to school but never returned.
3-4 महीने तो वैसे ही वेट किया, पुलिस वाले कुछ करेंगे परंतु कुछ नहीं हुआ। उसके बाद मैंने DCP को पत्र लिखा कि यहाँ पुलिस में कार्रवाई नहीं कर रही है, मेरे केस को ट्रांसफ़र किया जाए किसी उच्च संस्था को। तो वहाँ नहीं हुआ। फिर मैंने चीफ मिनिस्टर को लेटर लिखा, मैंने होम मिनिस्टर को लिखा, मैंने प्राइम मिनिस्टर को लिखा, मैंने उपराज्यपाल जी को लिखा, मैंने DCP साहब को लिखा, जितने भी अथॉरिटी हैं मैंने सबको लिखा।
Another parent, Rajkumar, has been waiting for his 7-year-old daughter, Kajal. She went missing in 2010 from Nangloi in Delhi. Rajkumar now fears for his other young children.
जब से मेरी लड़की खोई है, जब से ज़्यादा ही डर हो गया है। बाकी बच्चों पे भी मुझे हमेशा ध्यान लगा ही रहता है।
While many will remain names in the missing records, some children have been traced and brought back home.
एक साल पहले
But the scar that the kidnapping leaves is difficult to heal. 8-year-old Neha is still to come out of the shock.
काजल आंटी आई, मुझे ना कपड़ों का बहाने और चप्पल के बहाने बैठा के ले गई। फिर है ना वहाँ पर आगरा ले गई, मुझे आगरा ले गई बस में बिठा के। वहाँ पर एक आदमी के पास और एक औरत के पास मुझे छोड़ के गया।
Neha was lucky to be rescued with the help of an NGO.
चुराने वाले उनके हवाले करके भेज।
But activists feel police apathy and insensitivity are the main reasons for the increasing number of missing children all over the country.
Our argument has been that these children are trafficked to work as slaves, bonded laborers, child prostitutes, child brides, child beggars, and sometimes for the organ sales.
The citizen journalist team also brought this issue to the notice of Delhi police.
Delhi police has one set standing operating procedure to trace the missing children. We have one missing person squad also, which coordinates all the activities. In districts, we have missing person units also, which coordinates the inquiry and investigation of tracing the missing children.
The police may claim that they are doing all that they can. But is that enough for the parents who have been waiting forever?
मैं चाहता हूं कि पुलिस सख्त कार्रवाई करे ताकि मेरा बेटा मुझे वापस मिल जाए। मैं कुमारपाल CJ IBN के लिए।
Well, if you've seen any of these children, do write to us on ibncj.com and we'll try and connect them to their families. We're going to keep our focus on the safety of children, and this time at construction sites. After the collapse of an under-construction building in Chennai recently, we decided to check how safe these construction sites are, especially for children. Remember, women labourers have no option but to get their children to construction sites. Now, although government promises Anganwadi and creches for these children, none of these facilities exist on ground. Citizen journalist Dharma and citizen journalist team's Runjan Sharma is getting this next CJ report.
मैं घर का खर्चा चलाने के लिए, बच्चों को पालने के लिए निर्माण स्थल में काम करती हूँ। मेरा नाम धर्मा है। आज मैं सीजे बनी हूँ ये बताने के लिए सरकार छोटे बच्चों के लिए कोई सुविधा नहीं देती।
At the construction site where I work, there are many mothers like me who've left their little ones alone.
मेरी मम्मी जाती है काम पे, मैं सारे दिन संभालते रहती हूँ। हम बच्चों को छोड़ के जाते हैं, एक तो सारे दिन डर बना रहता है कि हमारे बच्चे अकेली रहती हैं।
काम करने जाती थी, बच्चे बीमार हो गया था, वो खत्म हो गया।
हमारे छोटे बच्चे हैं, हम काम पे नहीं जा पाते हैं, हमारा खर्चा चलाना बहुत मुश्किल है।
Some of us have no other choice but to get our children here. We have to leave them tied up at the construction site.
बच्चों को लेके ही काम पे जाती हूँ और यहाँ कोई छोड़ने के लिए सुविधा नहीं है। किसके पास यहाँ पे छोड़ के जाऊँ?
3 बच्चे मेरे हैं तो मैं तीनों को साथ लेके जाती हूँ। स्कूल नहीं भेज पाती, इसलिए मैं काम पे जाती हूँ। पीछे छोड़ के जाऊँ तो कौन संभालेगा? बच्चों को संभालने वाला कोई है नहीं।
Fearing for the safety of my children, I leave them at home. The eldest, only 8 years old, has had to grow up early. Her childhood lost in cooking, cleaning and taking care of her younger siblings while I am away earning my daily wage.
जब मम्मी काम पे जाती है, जब मैं भाई बहनों का ध्यान रखती हूँ, इसलिए मैं स्कूल नहीं जा पाती।
The government has made provision for an Anganwadi, but it only takes children about the age of 3. That too for only 2.5 hours.
आंगनवाड़ी भी सिर्फ 2 घंटे के लिए खुलती है। हम तो पूरा दिन काम करते हैं, हमारे बच्चे कहाँ जाएंगे?
With the help of an NGO, we wrote letters to political leaders to ask for daycare centers for our children. Although all parties did include this in their manifesto, nothing has changed on the ground.
According to the Construction and Labour Act, it is mandatory for a construction site to have a daycare centre for children if it is employed 50 or more women. We went and checked about 10 such construction sites in the capital, but sadly, none of them had these provisions.
बच्चों के लिए स्कूल है, क्लास है।
We then decided to go to the office of the Labour Commissioner in Delhi and confront him about the situation.
मेरी जैसी काम करने वाली औरतों के बच्चों के लिए कोई सुविधा नहीं है।
CJ, IBN.
Well, issues that directly concern you or sights and sounds that interest you, well, you can click a picture, make a video and upload it on ibncj.com. Here are the videos and pictures that we received this week.
Citizen journalist Sarvana sent us this picture of a garbage dump near JB Nagar bus stand in Bangalore. CJ Shafat Mir sent us these pictures of tourist guest house built in Mini Pahalgam by the Tourism Department in 2011. Till date, these huts have not been provided electricity, though a transformer has been installed. CJ says that this hampers tourism in this area. CJ Sudhakar met this woman narrating folk tales in return of a few rupees on the streets of his town near Hyderabad. He says that such art forms were common in the state and are now a rare sight. CJ Anjan Kumar sent us these pictures of pathetic condition of roads in Balasore. He says that this has led to a rise in the frequency of accidents and the onset of monsoon has just added to the pedestrian woes. Citizen journalist Altamash sent us this picture of rains in the national capital. These pictures of the metro construction site in Delhi have been sent to us by CJ Nidhi. She says that the ongoing work is causing a lot of problem to the commuters and often causes traffic jams. Citizen journalist Shailendra Negi from Mumbai sent us this video of waterlogged streets in Andheri West area soon after the rain. He says that people had to wade through this dirty water in order to get to work.
It's time to swing into a very short break here on the CJ Show, but lots more on the other side. Do come back. Welcome back to the Citizen Journalist Show. Our next CJ report takes us to Srinagar, the tourist paradise and a place known for its pristine beauty. But for the local residents, untreated garbage has become a reason for a lot of discontent and nuisance. Mushtaq Khan is our citizen journalist. Syed Abid is helping him file the CJ report.
Srinagar, the dream destination for many travelers. Its pristine beauty untouched, they say. And yet, there is another side to Srinagar. One that'll make you cringe your nose. The air, once known for being fresh and clean, has started smelling foul.
Hi, I am Mushtaq Khan, a resident of downtown Srinagar. Today I have turned a CJ to tell you what is behind the stink in Srinagar city.
Truckloads of garbage are dumped in Srinagar's lone garbage dumping yard, situated in a locality called Achan. It's barely 6 kilometers from city centre Lal Chowk. On any given day, at least 100 truckloads of garbage is dumped here. A total of 350 tons of filth comprising of plastic and biodegradable waste, all mixed together, dumped and left to rot. On a breezy morning, the whole of city gets an air full of stench.
The Srinagar Municipal Corporation claims that the garbage disposal at this site is carried on scientific lines. But look here, all sorts of disposal of waste is carried out altogether. It is not segregated. Even the medical wastes are dumped here to rot.
The garbage dump has made our lives miserable. Our land has become barren, water resources contaminated as the leachate seeps into the land and fills the nearby water resources.
Even the leachate treatment plant is an eyewash. The locals claim some of the leachate produced here is lifted by municipal tankers and disposed of elsewhere.
Every morning, around 20 municipal tankers carry this leachate from the plant and dump it into the drains.
Despite our several appeals, the authorities remain unmoved.
Centuries से रहने वाले लोग हैं.
We have knocked every door, but no one seems to be moved by our plight.
This is a nuisance for us. We have been forced to live a miserable life. I think we have no human rights, not even animal rights.
यहाँ पर हमारे मोहल्ले में 2 साल से 14-15 मरीज ऐसे हैं जिनको कैंसर हुआ है और उसमें 7-8 बंदे मर चुके हैं।
हम उनको कहते हैं कि हमको वाटर सप्लाई आप कर दीजिए, हमको इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नहीं चाहिए, हमको रोड्स की फैसिलिटी नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन जो अल्लाह ने मेन हमको ये जो ऑक्सीजन, प्योर ऑक्सीजन फराम किया था, कम से कम वो तो हमको चैन से लेने दीजिए।
The CJ team went to SMC Commissioner to find out why they have failed to run this dumping yard scientifically.
As for the information with me is concerned that there is a leachate treatment plant in place and the system is working, and in fact experts from State Pollution Control Board and Central Pollution Control Board have visited.
While the authorities in Srinagar believe that the concern of local residents is invalid, experts at New Delhi's Centre for Science and Environment have found out that only 2% of solid wastage across India is disposed of scientifically, and that this could have serious implications for the environment and the local population living nearby the landfill sites.
It is going to destroy your surface water. It is going to destroy your groundwater.
Is there any health impact of?
Yes, if your groundwater is in India, 60 to 70% of diseases are waterborne. So it has great, if you are not getting clean water, it is definitely going to affect the people nearby.
This hazardous waste in our backyard has made our lives miserable. I appeal the authorities to immediately move this landfill to some other location. In Srinagar, this is CJ Mushtaq Ahmed for CNN IBN.
6 people from a higher caste set Sanjay Khobragade, a Dalit right activist, on fire. Sanjay had 85% burns and finally succumbed to his injuries. All this because of a caste-related land dispute. Now, video volunteers correspondent Alka Mate is getting this report of how law enforcement agencies neglected their duties and how the investigations are still pending.
छह जने गाड़ी से आए और मेरे आंख के ऊपर पेट्रोल डाले और बोले कि ये मेरे गांव के बाहर कोई ज़्यादा नहीं बताते, ये साला मेरा ठेला बाहर से आया और बताता है, इसको जलाओ, निशान मिटा दो इसका। बोले दूर से लकड़ी को कपड़ा बांध के पेट्रोल डाल के मेरे को दूर से जला डाले और पूरा एकदम भपका हुआ, तो मैं इतना जल गया साहब, मैं 6 लोगों को पहचानता हूँ।
This is the site for the proposed Buddhist community center. Only this flag is hoisted here. The whole debate was about this place. Sanjay Khobragade was determined to get the community center built here. Some people were against building the Buddhist community center here, so they burnt him alive on the 17th of May by pouring petrol on him. Following this, he suffered from 80 to 85% burn injuries.
We had inaugurated that place in 2012. After performing the initial prayer ceremony there, we have been holding a program there on the 14th of April on the eve of Buddh Purnima every year. The government sanctioned a pilgrim center for them. Actually, the place given to them was different, but they chose the land as per their own will and tried to build their pilgrim center on the place which belonged to us.
That's all we could pack in on the Citizen Journalist show this week. But remember, you have a chance to stand out from the crowd, to make a difference, to stop complaining. Log on to ibncj.com. Send us your comments, your reactions. We're on Facebook and Twitter as well. From the entire team then, goodbye and take care.